Evaluating your energy bill? If it's over 3,000 kilowatt hours, it's time to consider cost-saving energy efficiency improvements. SolX's energy compliance package not only meets DOE regulations, but turns compliance into opportunity. Avoid penalties? Check. But there's more with SolX. You unlock insights into energy optimization that go beyond compliance. Compliance isn't just about avoiding fines. It's about making your energy usage smarter, leaner, and more efficient. Invest in SolX's compliance package today. Save on penalties, sure, but more importantly, save on energy tomorrow and beyond. Compliance is just the beginning. Under RA 11285, the Energy Efficiency and Conservation Act, businesses must comply with energy-saving measures. To find out if your company is required to comply from your bills, and to know more about SolX's Energy Efficiency Compliance Package, visit our website www.solx.ph or email us at info@solx.ph.
I can provide a brief context, right? In the market, right now we're used to buying from our franchise area. In the case of Meralco, in the case of Metro Manila, we buy from Meralco. But actually, Meralco buys in bulk different power purchase agreement, long-term contracts from the different power plants. But the EPIRA law, under the EPIRA law, which is under that is the RCOA, or the Retail Competition and Open Access. It basically deregulates the energy market, so now you can purchase directly from the energy suppliers. So our platform enables you to find the fittest contract for you, and we further optimize your costs by enabling demand-side management, effectively doing it from the end-to-end cycle, from contracting all the way to managing your electricity right after you contract. Right now, the limitation of the regulation is you can only buy directly from suppliers if you're consuming 500 kilowatt peak demand, but actually that roughly translates to around 1.5 million pesos per month. But there is another regulation called the Green Energy Option Program. The threshold is much lower at around 100 kilowatt average peak demand. So effectively that's around 200,000 pesos per month in terms of monthly electricity bill. And also our aim as a company is to enable the regulation of the government so that it can trickle down all the way to the household level. Because right now it is being enjoyed by big power consumers. Yeah.
So Can you spell out how they can save more
Correct,
money
yeah.
by buying directly from the suppliers?
So effectively, in terms of, for example, a distribution utility, what they do is they buy in bulk for all their franchise area, for all their customers. And whatever they buy, they pass it through to the customer. Right now, you can leverage your own consumption. If you have a good consumption and it matches well with the production portfolio of your supplier, i.e. it's a solar portfolio and you're consuming power mostly from those solar hours, then you can leverage whatever you have in terms of your operational requirements to the best fit energy supplier. And so we provide that service by providing an auction and marketplace platform, and to further that is we provide an analytics platform to enable you to connect to the fittest energy supplier by studying extensively your energy requirement. And we also have a device that we put into the facility so that we can measure your data every 30 seconds.
So this is where the data analytics comes in. So I have your system, I subscribe to your service, I have your system, what do I see? How will I know which one to choose from?
Correct. The most difficult thing, of course, is knowing what to choose from if you're doing it on a manual basis, or even hiring different consultants like lawyers or even energy engineers. So what we provide is we provide a very agnostic tool away from the human intervention by really considering your data in order to match you with the best supplier. So what you see in the platform essentially is we start by studying your data, your load profile, creating a big picture for you, and we match it to whatever supply is available in the market. And we go a step further by even we can even combine you, for example, with one supplier supplying you an energy requirement for this number of hours or this interval, and another supplier providing you another supply from the tail parts, or even the rest of the remaining hours.
So from your system, I'm going to see the options, and you'll be the one to guide us also on which options I can choose or I can optimize.
Or what if I don't want to
best.
think about the options? You just do it for me.
Correct. So exactly, that's what we do. That's what we do.
That's the end-to-end service that they offer.
We just don't let you see the options in the market. We provide you what is the recommendation in terms of the combination of supplier or one supplier that best suit your needs. So effectively, what you see in the platform, number one, it's an auction platform to provide transparency, not just for the customers, but also for the suppliers, so that they can lower the price if they can.
There's bidding.
Correct. That's one of the first value proposition of the technology. But the second is really the matching part, the fittest energy contract depending on your operational requirement.
So it kind of depends on the personality of the one handling it, right? So if I'm not that meticulous, just handle all of these, they can do it. If
I'm not the meticulous person, about many other things, right? You just take care of my energy needs.
Actually, the best thing about our platform is, correct, you don't have to even think about it. What you see if you're a customer after the bidding is done, after all the matching is done, you see the projected monthly cost for you.
And that's
so
the
it's
most
an
important thing.
apple-to-apple comparison between all offers, despite the differences and the nuances in all offers. So we eliminate the headache for you. Everything is being powered by our technology.
But that could also vary depending on the business owner if he wants it sourced from maybe solar power, renewable.
We can even customize it for you. But at the end of the day, what you see is a projected monthly cost, which is you focus on your bottom line, we focus on what we do best as well, which is ensuring that you have the most optimal or the most cost-effective energy contract in the market. Yeah.
Two questions. Do you actually see more companies now going for green sources? And second question, all of these happen because of generative AI or I don't know, data
What kind of
analytics.
technology, data analytics?
Without revealing your secret sauce.
No, I think in the Philippines at least, the first key criteria that we try to establish is baselining. We don't have a good enough baseline of data. And for example, a particular supplier has a certain data bank. Another supplier has a certain data bank. So it's not connected in a way. So that's why we develop our own hardware device for customers to actually see their data every 30 seconds. So that's the first and
Serge, I don't think people
important.
know what to do with their data.
Correct,
Sometimes they collect that data. It just sits
Exactly,
there.
exactly.
You can't make money off of it because you can't analyze it.
So we start with data acquisition, but after that, we do all the analysis on the back end. We consider different criteria such as your operational requirement, your location, your energy requirement, whether you want it sourced from green or how many percentage. For example, there's a lot of
you
clients.
can mix it.
There's a lot, correct. There's a lot of clients that we have that have a 50% requirement by 2030. So we can even do futures contract for them through partnerships with the different suppliers that we have. So we aim not just to provide sustainability, but also the green energy requirement and the energy efficiency for savings, basically. Yeah.
Maybe eventually evolve into creating the first carbon market, carbon finance market.
It's a very young market in the Philippines, but we hope that we can be one of the catalysts. Actually, SolX means Solutions Energy Multiplier. That is why it's called Sol and X. So we aim to be a catalyst also in that market, because we are seeing, as you mentioned, a lot of new investors, foreign investors coming in the Philippines to start new renewable energy power plants, because right now you can own 100% of the renewable energy asset in the Philippines.
Evaluating your energy bill? If it's over 3,000 kilowatt hours, it's time to consider cost-saving energy efficiency improvements. SolX's energy compliance package not only meets DOE regulations, but turns compliance into opportunity. Avoid penalties? Check. But there's more with SolX. You unlock insights into energy optimization that go beyond compliance. Compliance isn't just about avoiding fines, it's about making your energy usage smarter, leaner, and more efficient. Invest in SolX's compliance package today. Save on penalties, sure, but more importantly, save on energy tomorrow and beyond. Compliance is just the beginning. Under RA 11285, the Energy Efficiency and Conservation Act, businesses must comply with energy-saving measures. To find out if your company is required to comply from your bills, and to know more about SolX's Energy Efficiency Compliance Package, visit our website www.solx.ph or email us at info@solx.ph.
Is actually an energy solutions company. Contrary to the belief of others, no, that we're solar, SolX actually means solutions multiplier. Kaya SolX yung aim namin. So we give we have different various services that we offer companies. So basically what we do is we help companies reduce the cost of their electricity. We call it energy portfolio management. Under the EPIRA law in the Philippines, if you reach a certain threshold, you're able to buy electricity from your own chosen retail electricity supplier. So you don't have to buy it directly from a distribution utility anymore. So basically, that's what we do for them. We help them manage their entire portfolio to make sure that their energy needs and the cost is actually a match also, and it's efficient for them. So we also aggregate our clients. So since aggregated yung clients namin, we can also say that it's kind of like buying wholesale electricity. No, so since mas malaki yung nabibili namin, mas mura din namin siyang
na ibibigay sa kanila.
So we don't put margin on top of the electricity that we buy. It's usually a lateral contract with the RESS. So kami po, we just ensure that you're actually saving.
Okay, so aside from that,
so we also have a smart energy monitoring system. So this is what we use. It's a patented technology by SolX po. So our founders are also the creators of this device naman po. So it's used for smart energy monitoring. But besides that, we also offer consultancy for if you need help energizing your plant or your establishments. And of course, our compliance and audit. So the compliance and audit naman po, it addresses the Republic Act 11285, which tells you that you have to submit reports and audits to the Department of Energy if you're consuming about 50,001 kilowatts already. And so we'll make it super easy for you. We're also an ESCO, so we can also do audits and help you out with that. Besides avoiding penalties.
Oo.
We'll also give you insights to make sure that how you operate is efficient enough for you to be able to save. So in the end, you'll always get saved. We'll make it super easy for you. We're also an ESCO, so